Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Elia. In this incarnation. We are here in one more day of this planetary ascension. The focus of the reading today is guidance to reveal your strength and moving forward. So let's go there. I have the three first cards. We have the King of Wands, the Ten of Wands, too, and King of Pentacles. Well, what I am seeing here with the King of Wands, we have two kings, in fact. You are in a process of, seeing things or having to act in things that will determine like a long period of time what you are building or what you are deciding at this point. It is setting experiences, it is not determining, but it is setting experiences in the long term. This is about long-term visions and buildings and constructions. So what I am feeling also with the king from the other side, it is that you are at this point where you have to make a choice, to make a decision that it is challenging you in the levels of beliefs, in the levels of what you've been thinking, what you are thinking about yourself and your experience. Right now you have to question those beliefs and perceptions in order to assume this new step. It is something that requires you to reconnect with your confidence, but also maybe it is about a transformation of old values too. So with the Ten of Wands, what I'm also seeing is that there is something that is draining your energy. It is like you are building something already, but the way that you are approaching from this point and on has to change because I don't know if this is about the level of self-exigency. I don't know if this is about the many things that you are taking this responsibility for. I think you are about to, to get rewards from this too. It is like maybe you are about to bear certain fruits. I'm going to get deeper in this with more cards, but I think you have to change the way that you are approaching the process right now. There is something different that you have to do in order for you to create this stability and to feel that you flow better with this experience. This doesn't mean that many times we have to put a lot of energy, but when we get to the point that that is draining us, we have to observe how we are approaching the process. What I am trying to say is that, for example, we can stay alone a lot of time, putting our energy in something. But when we are doing that from the passion and the inspiration and etc., and of course there are a lot of things, there are a lot of parts of the processes and the projects that we want to develop in life that requires for us to, assume steps that are not entirely inspireful. But when we get to the point of draining, it is because there is or maybe a mental perception, because mental perceptions also drain our energy, or it is the way that we are approaching that. So let's see what else we have in terms of the situation today. Let's add 3 more cards. Yeah, I think this is confirming. We have the Judgment, we have the 3 of Cups, and we have the Page of Cups. So the Judgment, it is telling me, and also the card came out from the other side, that you are right now in this contact to with this decision that you have to assume, or this new way of approaching this project or this thing that you are investing a lot of energy and you want to materialize also. This could be in terms of resources, in terms of manifestations in their reality, things that you want to create. But also, it is very important to understand that there is a divine will operating inside of ourselves and in life. And I think that with the Judgment, you are called to follow that will inside. The oppositions are created. I'm not seeing energy of oppositions in here, but we will see, because many times they are created because that divine will is like pushing us to do something in a certain way, and our beliefs and perceptions are creating the resistance. But with the Three of Cups and with the Page of Cups, I think that liberating yourself from this old version or this old experience, or this old way of approaching this, is actually bringing you a lot of joy, and there is like a new beginning in this experience, or that is the sensation, a new beginning or new opportunities, or the fact that you can connect with joy in the present moment. So I want to see more about this. I'm going to pull one more card here. Okay, yeah, this is what I was sensing in this confirmation. The Three of Wands, came out, from the other side. And this card is talking about very nice perspectives, having to make the move, having the decision in front of you. But as the card came out from the other side, there is something that is pushing you, holding you back yet. But let's see. Right, it is holding you back. And you get to this point where you don't know actually how to carry on this. So the stagnancy. The stagnancy is created. There is a pause, or things are not flowing exactly as you want, because everything, in order for this experience to move, and this Hanged Man is very connected with the very first card that I pulled. It is about leaving behind old beliefs. There is a renouncement to a perception that you were sustaining until this point with your experience, that it is necessary to do in order to make the things moving forward. It is about approaching this with a new perception, and many times with the Hanged Man we can talk about that changing that perception, is it could be challenging. This is about the renouncement of a way of seeing reality that is not working anymore. And that's why life is keeping you in this stagnant place, or maybe things are not moving as you want to. Okay, I moved the camera. Well, today it is what it is. Let's see what advices we have on this situation. I see. We have another King of Wands. The advices: we have the Two of Wands, we have the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Four of Wands and the King. That came out again. The King here is a key in order to reveal your strength. And this is a very strong king, the King of Wands. Mainly when we are dealing with obstacles or situations that could be, that could have certain challenge. So the advising here with the Two of Wands, I am sensing that is linked with, paying attention to stay in the place, where you are always trying to decide, because we have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Two of Wands. Of course, we could meditate, we could take a time of introspection, or we could evaluate decisions, we can weigh the options. But if we stay constantly in that space, it is very probable that the energy again will be stagnant. And with the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, I think that it is very important right now to be very honest with yourself and to ask to yourself if it's really that you are not taking the decision because deep down you don't think, that you are capable or even worthy of the things that you really want to create, and that your heart or your soul is calling you right now to put the energy in, because we have the Five of Pentacles and then we have the Four of Wands, which is a card of celebration, but also of honesty and of sharing yourself with a community, or sharing your visions, or sharing whatever thing this decision is linked to with. Sorry. So I'm going to stop saying sorry too many times. I want to clarify these Four of Wands. Wait a second. Yeah, I am feeling that this is, we have the Ten of Wands and we have the Seven of we have the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Swords in here. So yeah, this is about honesty with yourself, about being about being truthful to yourself, and to understand that this Five of Pentacles, it is a perception that your mind is sustaining right now. Maybe that you are not worthy of these manifestations, that you are not worthy of expressing yourself in the way you are, or maybe you are running from this. And with the Ten of Swords, we are talking about an ego death in order to end this cycle of suffering. An ego death, a death of certain perceptions again, or conditionings that you were sustaining until this point, and that helped you to get to this point. It is not about, as I said in other videos, it is not about dismissing our conditionings, because they actually protected us, and that's why we sustained them in the past. But right now, this is not creating growth anymore. And I think this perception, it is disconnecting from your value and from your true capacities, because we have two kings in here. It's like you have the capacity of assuming the leadership of your reality, of being we have two kings, in fact, the King of Pentacles too. So I think with this Five of Pentacles, staying in places, or in a way, approaching this in a way where you are not appreciated or valued by yourself, what you are giving to yourself, that is a good question. It is disconnecting you from your real capacities, which is, the empowerment, the trust, and, sustaining, holding on your visions in the long term. Okay. I'm going to close this reading with the last two cards. Yeah, this is a new beginning. And right now we have a Queen. So this is a new beginning in here. And with the Queen of Cups, you are guided to to assume the decisions, to put the effort, to put the perseverance, the consistency, but this is guided by your intuition, and this is something that I think it is truly connected with creativity, with your soul, with your emotions. But again, with the Ace of Pentacles, you need to descend this to this plane. Of course, this cannot be done if you are running from this. What many times we can be in this avoidant circuit, but well, we cannot stay too long in there, because things start to manifest in a way that are pushing us to take the decisions that we need to. We cannot run from ourselves, but we can take the changes and the chances that life is offering us to move forward. And I think right now you are about to reveal this power of the king, your inner fire. Thank you everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao ciao.